In the draft, Gandalf again does not show up to join up with the hobbits. There is a version where he's originally the person who stops them on the road, when like there's a strange character who pulls up on a horse, sniffs around under a cloak. That's originally Gandalf. It's not a ring wraith. Originally, the character who shows up on the road to see them is Gandalf, and he like uncovers his cloak. He's like, "Hey, bingo! I know you're around here somewhere. Come out." But that quickly changes to a ring wraith. Presumably because Tolkien decides it's much more interesting if Gandalf isn't along with the hobbits. But then you have the question, why didn't Gandalf join them? And when they rejoin Gandalf in Rivendell, what he says to them is like, "There are many powers greater than mine for good and evil in the world. I was caught in Fangorn and spent many weary days as a prisoner of the giant Treebeard." Now, Tolkien never writes out specifically what he's planning with Treebeard. There's a suggestion here of just that expresses that Treebeard is, as he says in the actual book,
"I am not altogether on anybody's side, because nobody is altogether on my side."
There's different ideas that are suggested at different portions. There's a short segment where Frodo realizes that what he's taken, he thinks he's in a forest of trees, and then he realizes that he's in a grove of very tall flowers, and there's a voice asking what he's doing in his garden. Kind of a more straightforward giant in some ways. Just like an ordinary fee-fi-fo type giant. He even has said that Treebeard once had a castle in the Black Mountains, and many thanes and followers who look like young trees when they stand. It's more kind of like lordly Treebeard, almost like a baron, a thane, who has followers. This is kind of a more straightforward giant who has followers, who has a whole army, and just happens to live in the forest.